So we're back here for our third game here for the tournament at Rowan. It's all about sports tournament. And this matchup puts two good teams together. Again, so far we've had some good action. Last game obviously wasn't as close in the second half as it seemed in the first half. But this one here we expect to be a very good matchup. We have math, civic, and science. And they'll be facing St. Thomas More. Now, math, civic, science out of Philadelphia and St. Thomas More out of Delaware. So, again, St. Thomas More will be playing Camden here tomorrow. So we'll get a preview of this team to see how well they'll possibly match up tomorrow against Camden. So, facing some technical difficulties already here. So they're about to announce the starting lineups here for both teams.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the delayed 5 p.m. game of the It's All About Sports Martin Luther King Tribute Basketball Showcase. This game features the Ravens of St. Thomas More Academy and the Mighty Elephants of Math, Science, Civics, and Science Charter School. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineups for today's game. First, for the Ravens of St. Thomas More Academy. At guard, 5'11" sophomore, wearing number 0, Joshua Haywood. At 4, the 6'3" senior, number 1, Keaton Williams. At 4, the 6'1" freshman, number 2, DeAndre Gordine. At 4, the 6' junior, number 3, Omari Perez. And at 4, the 6'2" senior, number 22, Alvin West. Coaching staff for the Ravens, assistant coaches, and Rob Anthony Kessler, Maurice Lawyer, and head coach, Coach Justin Boyd. The Ravens of St. Thomas More Academy. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Mighty Elephants. At guard, 6'3" senior, wearing number 1, Mohamed Sabeka. At guard, 6' senior, number 3, Wazir Ransom. At 4, the 6'3" senior, number 13, Anthony McFall. At guard, the 6'2" junior, number 20, Jihad Watson. And at 4, the 6'4" junior, number 24, Zaire Jackson. Assistant coaches for the Mighty Elephants, Butch Coggins, Kurt Stevens, Ron Button, and the head coach is Coach Lonnie Diggs.
So we're just about underway here as the starting lineups were introduced. So again, St. Thomas More from Delaware will be facing Camden High tomorrow. And It's All About Sports second part of the showcase Monday at Paulsboro High School, which is tomorrow. And again, tomorrow, 10:30 a.m., Woodrow Wilson versus Lindenwood Boys, live on it'sallaboutsports.org. 12 p.m., Woodrow Wilson versus Atlantic City Girls on nfhs.org. And at 1:30, Paulsboro vs. Clayton girls live on it'sallaboutsports.org. And 3 p.m., Paulsboro vs. Clayton boys live on nfhs.org. And then the grand finale, 4:30 at Camden vs. St. Thomas More, Delaware. And that'll be live on nfhs.org. And again, that's tomorrow's showcase at Paulsboro High School starting at 10:30 a.m. And there's St. Thomas More with his first field goal attempt, no good. And Mass Civic Science will control the ball now for its first possession of the game.
St. Thomas More is out of Delaware, huh?
Yeah, St. Thomas More again out of Delaware, and they'll be traveling up here again tomorrow for that game. Looks to be a smaller lineup here for St. Thomas More.
Oh, good luck.
Good pass down low, basket missed and rebounded by Civic Science.
Excellent call. Young man shuffled his feet.
I've been kind of curious to see this team all day to see how well they possibly would match up tomorrow with Camden High. As you did mention earlier, it seemed, like I said, to be a smaller lineup here. A lot of times, sometimes a smaller lineup could mean a quicker lineup, so maybe that's what their strength is. You see a missed basket there.
I'm pretty sure Camden has some speed as well.
Yes, definitely. Always known to have great athletes at Camden High. And there's a foul. Good drive by number 2 from St. Thomas More. He'll go to the line shooting 2.
Personal foul ball number 13. That's Anthony McFall. His first. The team's first with half number 1. Sent to the line number 2. DeAndre Bourdain for 2. To the lineup for Science is number 11, Savage Bills.
So Mass Civic Science looks to get on the board here early in this first quarter. And on cue, a 3-point basket.
Good pass to number 11.
And he misses an easy bunny.
The theme in high school basketball right now is make the layups.
Yes. So many teams would have more opportunity to win games or maybe make games closer if they're not missing some of these easy layups. And some of them are actually routine layups. There's a good pass down low, back out top. There's a short jumper, and it's missed and rebounded by St. Thomas More as they bring the ball across half court here.
Terry Collins, you posed a question earlier last week about the greatest athlete in South Jersey history. Did you ever get a consensus on that?
Seems like as far as South Jersey goes, a lot of people felt out of maybe two people, Carl Lewis or Mike Trout. And again, we've had a lot of great athletes come through South Jersey, so definitely a debatable topic. So. That ball off the hands. And real quick, Greg, who did you feel as though was the greatest athlete in South Jersey?
So when you talk about athlete, I mean you know a lot of people talk about accolades, but some people that people didn't mention, you know, for me like DeJuan Wagner, I believe he probably could have played almost anything, you know, if he really wanted to. Could you imagine him coming out of somebody's backfield or lining up at receiver somewhere?
Right. Very talented kid, again, you know, in basketball, but as well, maybe, you know, sometimes when you just have a great talent, you know, some people could maybe possibly play or be in a position to play other sports, or maybe they just opted to, perfect their craft. So you definitely have a good point there. So Mass Civic with a 1-point lead with 3:43.
Number
There's
20.
another 3-point basket.
Jahad Watson. Strokes.
So Watson gives Mass Civic Science a 6-2 lead here in the first quarter.
Nice strong rebound by number 21, Zaire Jackson. I've seen some shifty passes so far, and there goes another one.
That was a great pass. So Mass Civic now up 8-2.
So far, Terry, I have to tell you, St. Thomas More looks a little unimpressive.
Yeah, and again, I know anybody who knows about the game tomorrow is definitely looking for them to come out and play well today, knowing that they have Camden waiting in the loom tomorrow. And as you mentioned, they are down early in this game here, 8-2, and they're actually going to the free throw line to attempt 2 shots.
Going back to the greatest athlete, you know, I know you made the poll, but who did you felt maybe was at the top of that food chain?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even really have anybody in particular in mind because, you know, I know you did mention the accolades and things like that, but again, there's so many factors as he misses both free throws here. There's so many different factors you can add in or different perspectives how people look at it. You know, I even not necessarily picking him, but mention a friend of mine, Brian McKinney, who is an Outland Trophy winner, has a Super Bowl and national championship ring. But again, those are team accomplishments as well. So as individual, like I said, everybody has different perspectives, you know, things like that. So
I can agree with you on that. That's why it's really be hard to pick one, you know.
So 2:21 left here in the first quarter. St. Thomas More controlled the ball just across half court. That looked to be a little bit of a push-off, I thought. Looked like he lowered the shoulder.
Yeah, he did, but he was moving, so that call could have went either way.
And that's going to go on Math Civic Science.
Watson is second. The team's third. lineup comes number 1, Mohammed Smile.
There's a steal by Mass Civic Science.
Good pass
Ball
ahead.
kicked ahead.
He went up to try to stuff that in, but
looked to be good defense, but a foul call.
Personal foul call, number 22, Alvin West. First, but also the team's first. We have 2 shots coming up for number 11, Savage Mills.
A missed free throw attempt. So I know earlier in the other games, Greg, man, you talked about the free throw shooting nowadays, how crucial it is. And as we see already, 3 missed free throws in this game. Again, free throw shooting is usually crucial at some point in a lot of games. So as he hits 1 or 2. There's a 3-point basket for St. Thomas More as they get their first field goal of the game, actually. They had 2 free throws. That's their first basket of the day. So, again, I'm like you, Greg. They're struggling early on. And there's opportunity for a steal, and we'll see if he can come up with it. And there's a foul on the breakaway. Greg, as I was mentioning, St. Thomas More now actually has 1 field goal in this quarter with 1:17 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, amazingly, they're still in the ball game, though, being only down 4 and at the foul line, a chance to cut it to 2. Cut out for him tomorrow, though.
And he hits the second foul shot. And you're right, Greg. They can't afford to get off to a slow start like this against Camden. And there's a bucket by Math Civic Science.
Turnovers back to back.
And he gave it right back. As you were saying, Greg, they can't get off to this kind of start tomorrow against Camden, or the game could be over in the first quarter if that's the case. But again, it is early, and this is a good team here. Ball thrown away. Substitution for St. Thomas More, and they'll inbounds on the baseline. Some contact there, and again, St. Thomas More go to the foul line. So if St. Thomas more than anything, has been on the foul line, had an opportunity to score some points. As I mentioned earlier, they actually only have 1 basket, which was a 3-pointer.
Coming in for MCS. For Edwards.
So that'll be 4 free throws made by number 2 from St. Thomas More.
Personal foul call on number 13. Lewis Wacky. Team's second. Coming in the lineup for MCS. Number 32, Nadir Allen.
And 2.3 seconds. And the three-point attempt is no good. So at the end of the first quarter, Math Civic Science leads St. Thomas More 15-8. And we'll be back and take a break here with more action in the second quarter coming up.
When it comes down to it, Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is size doesn't matter. Whether you're looking for something as big as a Ram ProMaster commercial truck or something in between like a custom Jeep Wrangler or a fuel-efficient Dodge Journey, at Spirit, we've got you covered. And when it comes to your budget, size doesn't really matter either. At Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we've got hundreds of one-of-a-kind vehicles to choose from, guaranteed to fit your needs and your budget. Right now during the summer clearance event, save up to $12,000 off select models.
Hi, I'm Ron.
And I'm Mike. We're the Boss Brothers here at Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Swedesboro, New Jersey.
And we just want to invite you to come check out our huge selection of inventory located in Swedesboro, New Jersey. Everything from the hot Jeep Wrangler to the real sweet Hellcat, the minivans, you name it, we got it. Come check us out.
Our job's to get you 100% approved, so come on down and see us today.
Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We're selling excitement.
Spirit.
And we're back for the beginning of second quarter action here. St. Thomas More is down 7 to Mass Civic Science. There's a double dribble, so that's a turnover. There's a good drive, but miss. Ball will go out of bounds off Mass Civic Science.
That was number 22, Calvin West.
And good basket by St. Thomas More.
St. Thomas has managed to stay close enough for striking.
Right, and that only is actually a second field goal of the game, but as you mentioned, this is still only a 2-possession game here, so.
Coming in for MCS is number 3, Wazir Benson.
And that ball will be off Mass Civic Science. Sideline out of bounds to St. Thomas More. There's a charge.
Offensive foul. Call on number 1, Eden Williams. His first.
So 6:36, Mass Civic Science 15-10. They haven't really managed to pull away from St. Thomas More despite poor shooting already for St. Thomas More. But again, you got to attribute that to St. Thomas More determination to stay in the game. And as we see again, another steal. And I seen that coming. There was a breakaway, and he flushed it. So we'll get a timeout here in the second quarter of action where Mass Civic Science leads St. Thomas More 17-10. We'll be back with more action next.
Do you need coverage? Not that kind of coverage. More like this kind of coverage. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Need a promo? Hosting a live event? Celebrating a special occasion? The National Video Productions has you covered. No, not that kind of covered. More like this kind of covered. And this kind of covered. Get live coverage and live stream that live event. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Weddings, corporate events, sporting events, graduation.
There's a kick out, basket off the rim. Mass Civic Science, another opportunity at a breakaway. And there's a missed layup. You mentioned that earlier, Greg, about layups being missed and how crucial that can be, actually. And again, it was good defense as well, but that's a play you got to finish there. It was a good take and miss. It's going to go to Mass Civic Science.
Personal foul, number 10, John McGee, that's his first. Again, for MCSCS, number 45, Caroline Lloyd. Back in for St. Thomas More, number 0, Joshua Hayward.
So Mass Civic Science is that foul is going to be on St. Thomas More. That's their team fifth.
Believe it or not, Terry, it's still 17-10.
Again, and you're right, this game is still fairly close. Again, Mass Civic Science has not been able to pull out. And there's another steal. Good pass there.
Nice look.
Very unselfish play.
Nice finish by number 2.
Gotta get back. Right back at it, and he missed it.
Caught a break there.
That's a three-point shot. And that score is now 21-12. Mass Civic Science with 3:46 left in the second quarter. So this game has kind of been fast-paced, moving a lot. So as we see times going by fast here.
Team 6, the lineup for MCS, number 20, Watson.
So 12 points here on the board for St. Thomas More. And actually, Greg, they have only 3 field goals this whole game. 3 baskets, that's it. I don't know if we contribute that to bad play by St. Thomas More, good defense by Math Civic Science. But even with that being said, it's still only a 9-point game, single digits. And there's a steal for St. Thomas More. And I think St. Thomas More is getting some good opportunities, Greg, but they're just not capitalizing. They're getting some steals, but they're not putting the ball in the basket. And again, that's why they remain down by 19 points.
And coming in for St. Thomas More, number 3, Omari Burris.
Three-point shot missed. Rebounded by St. Thomas More.
Good step around. Nice move by number 3.
Very good move. Way to sidestep the defender and get to the basket.
I'm wondering if those kids are brothers because they certainly look alike. 3 and 2.
3 and 2.
I see 2 guys with Lee as the last name. I'm believing they are.
And that was an unselfish play, but that's probably a situation where he probably should have took the layup. It's one thing to get your teammates involved, but it's another thing to be doing too much or being too unselfish. So that was an opportunity for him to score a basket. It's a good pass, but not a good finish. The ball comes out. Unfortunately, they get the rebound, and number 24 goes to the line for. And that's for Math Civic Science. I'm sorry. And the second free throw is good.
Stroke that. That looked good. The minute is left his hands.
So at 132, Greg, we still have a 6-point game here. Actually, that make that an 8-point game.
For number 20, John Watson.
Somebody got to get back from St. Thomas.
You're correct, and that's an easy layup there.
Nice step around, but I think the ref missed the call right there. Called offensive charge.
Offensive foul, number 3, Omari Burris is first. Team's 8th. No shooting as an offensive foul. Goodbye, Savant. No.
There's a 3-point shot just about 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Mass Civic Science gets a basket. So 25 seconds. This game's starting to get a little further out of control here. 31-17. Mass Civic Science with the lead. We'll be back after this quick break next.
Do you need coverage? Not that kind of coverage. More like this kind of coverage. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Need a promo? Hosting a live event? Celebrating a special occasion? The National Video Productions has you covered. No, not that kind of covered. More like this kind of covered. And this kind of covered. Get live coverage and live stream that live event. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Weddings, corporate events, sporting events, graduations, grand opening, concerts, car shows, fundraisers, dance recitals, and more. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered.
And we're back here with second quarter action. 25 seconds left, and again, Mass Civic Science starting to stretch their lead here as they lead St. Thomas More 31-17. And St. Thomas More inbounds with 25 seconds left here in the second quarter. So we'll see if they can get some points going into halftime. It looked like it was a foul, looked like it was some body contact. .6 left of the clock. There's a turnover. Ball goes to St. Thomas More.
See if they can go in at halftime with a.
And they had two opportunities at it, and they couldn't come up with it. So at halftime, we have St. Thomas More down. Mass Civic Science leading 31-17 here at this All About Sports tournament. And we'll be back with more action in the second half coming up next.
I'm the owner and director at Groove Dance Fitness Training. We specialize in dance cardio and different genres of music. We also specialize in nutrition, meal plans, and meal prep service. So if you're ready to get fit, come rock with us.
Listen up. You all have been missing way too many plays. And it's time to make some changes. Effective immediately. You'll all be joining my team, the NFHS Network. If it happens in high school, we got it covered. We've got your favorite high school sports wherever you want them, whenever you want them. Streaming live or on demand. Plus, with a few well well-executed moves here, here, and here, you can find and follow your favorite school or team.
But what if I...
Hey! There is no I in the word team, but there is in the word clip, which is what you can do with our new clip and share tool. Watch the game, clip the moment, share it with all of your fans. It's simple, people. When you're teamed up with the NFHS network, there's no excuse to miss another play. Now you get out there and you watch some sports. Your high school, your team, your game, streaming live only on the NFHS network. Who's gonna slap that hand?
When it comes down to it, Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is size doesn't matter. Whether you're looking for something as big as a Ram ProMaster commercial truck or something in between like a custom Jeep Wrangler or a fuel-efficient Dodge Journey, at Spirit, we've got you covered. And when it comes to your budget, size doesn't really matter either. At Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we've got hundreds of one-of-a-kind vehicles to choose from, guaranteed to fit your needs and your budget. Right now during the summer clearance event, save up to $12,000 off select models.
Hi, I'm Ron.
And I'm Mike. We're the Boss Brothers here at Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Swedesboro, New Jersey.
And we just want to invite you to come check out our huge selection of inventory located in Swedesboro, New Jersey. Everything from the hot Jeep Wrangler to the real sweet Hellcat, the minivans, you name it, we got it. Come check us out.
Our job's to get you 100% approved, so come on down and see us today.
Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We're selling excitement.
Spirit.
I'll take a lemonade.
That'll be $2.37.
Your sign says $1.
Yeah, but that doesn't include fees and added taxes.
Fees and added taxes.
They're all listed on your bill.
Are you kidding me?
There's the line access fee, the standing on my lawn fee, the fresh fruit high cost fee, the poison control surcharge.
Don't pay more for taxes and fees. With T-Mobile One, taxes and fees are now included. 4 lines, $40 each. All unlimited, all in.
And tips.
Learn more at a T-Mobile store.
we're back for the beginning of the second half here, where St. Thomas More is going to inbound, and again they're down 14 points here to Mass Civic Science. And again, this game was relatively close early on. Mass Civic Science was struggling to pull away, but it seemed late in that second quarter they started pulling away, henceforth now having a 14-point lead. So what did you think of these two teams here in the first half, Gray?
Well, it was rather close early on, but Math and Science was able to stretch out a little bit. So, this third quarter is going to be vital for St. Thomas More.
And as you mentioned, St. Thomas More is going to play a Camden High team that we know is going to be high-powered, some skilled athletes, speed, strength, size, and everything. So, again, they're going to probably take a close look at today's game and try to work on that, as they'll play Camden less than 24 hours from right now. So there's a rebound by Mass Civic Science. Ball pushed just across half court. And there's a good take to the basket. And he gets the two. Strong drive.
Nice answer by number 22. Who hits a three, big three in fact.
And he has his third three-point basket of the game.
Got to come up with that. I'm going to go out on a limb, though, to say today the most impressive player for me, being unbiased, was Jawan Ronald Pinsbury.
I think I'm going to agree with you there, Greg. He's probably the best all-around player we've seen all day, with him playing some good defense, good outside shooting, as well as some good inside scoring. I believe he had 24 points today. And again, he had a relatively quiet third quarter, so he could have easily had 30 points there today. So
yeah, absolutely. Number 23, Stan Martin from West Hampton Tech, was also impressive on the day.
And those two were both our MVPs of the first two games here, and It's All About Sports MLK Classic here day one, and again day two tomorrow. Big day coming up tomorrow. Boys and girls action.
Great move by number 13.
He's having a pretty good game. He has 7 points here.
St. Thomas all of a sudden is far behind by 16. Nice ball movement. Number one cashes in.
That's a good basket. Good looking finish there for Mass Civic Science. Good look off, but again, there's a missed layup.
Another miss one. Fight for the ball. Number one comes out and throws an errant pass that goes off the foot of number 0.
Now, I thought maybe he should have just did a chest pass there.
I think he got a little soft, got out of control.
So we're almost already halfway through this third quarter. Mass Civic Science with a 15-point lead and possession, looking to build on this lead. That's a good three-point basket. And he has 8 points today. defense by St. Thomas More.
Personal foul call number 3. Omari Burris is third. He's second. Stepping up to the line will be Quasi Lorenzo. He'll shoot 2.
Good play there by St. Thomas More, so the basket and the foul. And now with 3:56 left here in the third quarter, 44-29.
First, Dean's first. One shot coming up from DeAndre Gordine. Ball possession will go to MCS.
That was a nice move by number 3.
Good strong move to the basket. That's a foul.
St. Thomas More foul number 2, DeAndre Gordine. He's third. Into the lineup for MCS comes up to 5, Marcus Middleton.
And again, turnovers, missed shots, lack of rebound, and some of the things that have plagued St. Thomas More in this game. And again, they were able to keep Massive Science at bay around 7-9 points. But now, again, as we mentioned, this game is starting to get away from them here with a 17-point lead.
Three-point basket by number 13, Anthony McFall. Timeout on the floor.
There's a timeout. So we want to take a break in action and come back here at Rowan University where Mass Civic Science leads St. Thomas More here in the third quarter, 49-29. We'll be back with more basketball.
Do you need coverage? Not that kind of coverage. More like this kind of coverage. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Need a promo? Hosting a live event? Celebrating a special occasion? The National Video Productions has you covered. No, not that kind of covered. More like this kind of covered. And this kind of covered. Get live coverage and
And we're back here in St. Thomas More inbounds. Here with 2:20 left in the third quarter. There's a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by St. Thomas More. Good putback, but no basket, but he does draw the foul.
Number 24 for East Walls. Second. Team second. Going to the line now will be number 8, Arnold Corby. He'll shoot 2.
There's a foul shot. Good. Mass Civic Science will inbound with an 18-point lead here. And there's a steal by St. Thomas More. 22.
Young man can get up though, can he?
He tried to make a statement there, and as you mentioned earlier, he's been playing some good ball here for St. Thomas More. That's all you think he is, Greg. 22.
Personal foul called number 10, John McGee is third.
And like you said, he definitely has some hops. Good block there. Good effort on the part of number 2 from St. Thomas More. And that's what you like to see, Greg. Even
effort.
Yeah, exactly. Effort because a lot of times when kids are down, nobody wants to play hard anymore. Everybody's just kind of ready to go home, and they just let things happen. So kudos to that kid for chasing that play down and getting that block.
Definitely good to see after being down by 18.
Now we see 22 again around the ball.
Coming in for Math, Civic, and Science is number 25, Lloyd. Coming in for St. Thomas More is number 13, Lewis Bonai.
There's a three-point shot missed. That's going to be a hold on St. Thomas More down low.
2-2.
Just on
box out on that though.
Yeah.
Alvin West, that's his second.
Again, just under 55 seconds left here. Oh, man. He had the right idea, but when he turned, he kind of just stopped. And I think the passer thought he was going to lead him a little further than that. Crowd not too happy with that call.
Personal foul called number 42, Alvin West is third, Steve seventh. Coming up to the line will be Samaj Mills. He'll shoot 2.
That basket's good from the free throw line.
Again for St. Thomas More number 1, Keenan Williams.
Good follow-up, number 24. Walls gets another basket. There's an outside shot. That's a good tap. Way to keep it alive by number 22. And that basket's going to be good. So there's a basket at the buzzer, and count the basket. And that makes it 54-33, Mass Civic Science over St. Thomas More at the end of 3 quarters action here from Rowan. And we'll be back with more action in the final quarter for today's games.
I'll take a lemonade.
That'll be $2.37.
Your sign says $1.
Yeah, but that doesn't include fees and added taxes.
Fees and added taxes.
They're all listed on your bill.
Are you kidding me?
There's the line access fee, the standing on my lawn fee, the fresh fruit high cost fee, the poison control surcharge.
Don't pay more for taxes and fees. With T-Mobile One, taxes and fees are now included. 4 lines, $40 each. All unlimited, all in.
And tips.
Learn more at a T-Mobile store.
Possession will be starting off here for St. Thomas More.
And we're going to be starting here the fourth quarter action, 54-33. Greg, what do you think St. Thomas More can possibly do to try to at least make this a respectable game?
What I think they should do is pack up now probably and try to get ready and save their legs for tomorrow.
Yeah, and they're going to need it because tomorrow is definitely going to be another hard matchup from them. I'm hearing that St. Thomas More has 2 kids that actually transferred out that may have been key players for them. So, again, the Camden is a high-powered team as always, and that's going to be a tough matchup for them tomorrow. But I like some of the potential that I've seen from some of the kids from St. Thomas More here today. One thing I can say, they're not necessarily quitting out here. They are still playing. So
No, they're not. They're definitely not quitting.
there's a good basket and one for St. Thomas More.
Keenan Williams. Mills picks up foul number 3. Team number 4, Keenan Williams shoots 1 shot.
So he attempts to complete the 3-point play. There's a basket by number 22. We see St. Thomas More hasn't quit neither as their fans. Their fans are still into the game, still cheering their team on. So that's always good to see. Teams who are going to play 4 quarters regardless of the score or situation.
Is 7. Team taking from the limit, so we're going to have a 1-1 situation coming out for Marcus Middleton. One more shot coming up for Marcus Middleton.
It's a good take, St. Thomas More, and again, they're not quitting despite being down by 16.
Yeah, these kids still fighting. That's what I like to see.
Good basket there by Mass Civic Science. There's a steal by Mass Civic Science. And there's a good pass, but again, could not finish the layup. We've been talking about that for a good part today. There's a 3-point shot missed. So 5 minutes left here. Massive Science with an 18-point lead over St. Thomas More. St. Thomas More just hoping to try to stay in the game, try to finish strong at least.
Personal foul on number 1, Mohamed Samega, his first, his 5th. 2 shots coming up. Maury Brooks.
He'll go to the line shooting 2. Misses the first one. So he makes the second. That's a good take to the basket. So 4:21 left. St. Thomas More down 17. Opportunity to cut it to 15.
Personal foul. Foul number 13. Ball second. 6.
He misses the first free throw attempt. And he makes the second. As a turnover, the ball's going to go back to back to St. Thomas More. So down 16 with 4:07 left in the fourth quarter. They have an opportunity to cut it to 13. That's a good layup. And pushes it back to 18. That makes it a 42-62 lead. And there's a steal and one. And that fast, the game's starting to get a little out of control again.
Personal foul, DeAndre Bourdin is third. And ninth. One shot. What was here, Ransom?
Sitting for 30. So probably about that time, so they'll be fully strength. So Math Civic Science with a 42-64 lead, just under 3 minutes. Here again, St. Thomas More is going to, continue to play ball and try to just finish strong and take what they can out of this game and be ready to suit up tomorrow and do it all over again. It's a good dribble move there by the kid from Math Civic Science.
Coming in for Math Civic Science, number 24, Marquise Walls, and number 23, Zaki Fleming.
tap. And that shot tapped back in by Nav Civic Science. And that makes it a 24-point game with just about 2 minutes left on the clock. Good dribble penetration.
What, Terry? These boys are still playing. Now you got to give it to them.
Listen, that's what this is all about. Not quitting, never giving up. Like I said, it's not about, if you're down or how much you're down by. Still out there to play ball, so play ball, and that's what they're doing.
Sometimes you're just outmanned, you know what I mean?
Timeout number 4, called by Mass Civic Science.
Science up by 22, but they call timeout. Maybe they're trying to get some other players in the game to finish up with 122 left in the
And
ball.
we're going to stay right here for a second. So, Greg, first day down here. What do you think about what you've seen so far today? We had Pennsgrove winning the first game against Delcast Tech. Second game, we had West Hampton Tech defeating Lakewood, and now here with St. Thomas More. Played a strong game early on, but they're down 22 to Mass Civic Science. So
probably all the teams will probably, to test yourself early in the season is a good thing. Most of these games, in terms of meaning something to your season, probably not that much. But in terms of growth, I believe each coach probably can take something away, and that they have to improve on to try to get ready for that stretch run.
And I'm sure games like this for St. Thomas More are gonna, it may hurt right now, but it will. Like you said, if it's something they can take out of this game, the way they've continued to play and persevere and not quit on themselves, they can definitely take that from this game and get something out of it. Just under a minute now, 69-44, Mass Civic Science. There's a foul.
What you don't want to see is at the end of the game like this, anybody get injured on something stupid, you know what I mean? So hopefully both teams can finish up the game clean, get out of here with no injuries. And as you said, St. Thomas More get ready in less than 24 hours. They'll be down there in Paulsboro, where they'll take on the #1 team in South Jersey, Camden High. Rumor has it Camden has all their players back now, and looking probably to be a very great crowd tomorrow night there.
I'm sure it will be. I'm sure Mass Civic Science is looking to just run this clock out now in the final 40 seconds left here in the half. And there's good defense. There's a three-point basket. And that makes it 72-46 here in the fourth quarter. Just under 5 seconds left here. And 22 gets another layup, and that's the final. So Mass Civic Science, PA defeats St. Thomas More, Delaware 72-48, and that concludes our games here for the It's All About Sports Classic. And we're going to be back for an interview of today's third game MVP of this game here now next.
We're going to have an MVP trophy given out in just 1 minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a most valuable player award to be given out. I don't know where our friend is with the trophy, but we'll make the announcement. Anyway, outstanding player today, number 3, Quasir Ransom. Quasir, come on out. Right out here, we'll get your picture.
Good job, man.
How you pronounce your first and last name?
Ransom.
Quasir?
Yeah.
Ransom, okay. Congratulations. This is Terry Collins from It's All About Sports, and we're back here with the third game of the tournament. And we have here with me from Massive Science, the MVP, Quasir Ransom. First off, congrats on your win today. What were you guys looking to do coming into this game with this matchup? We see the rest of the team join their MVP. So, Quasir, what were you guys looking to accomplish coming into this game here today?
Just come here, play our game, run them off the floor, and execute everything that we did.
Now, how do you think tournaments like this, where you're able to play competition from different states, how do you think that'll help you guys moving forward into your league play throughout the city?
It just give us a different feel of our teams and different matchups against. So when we play against other teams, we'll be used to it.
Look like y'all created a little family atmosphere. All your boys came over, which is good to see. What do your teammates mean to you?
They mean everything. Like off the court, sometimes like we don't really see eye to eye, but like together through like blowouts and like blowout wins, we always there for each other.
Okay. Y'all do anything team building things off the court as well?
Yeah, we got to like eat pizza before practice and all that, and meet up like Saturdays.
Okay, that's good to hear. What are you most looking forward to going into, your season, your conference, and all that? You got any tough teams on the schedule?
Yeah, we got tough matchup this week coming up. We got MOTEP Tuesday, and Thursday we play Mastery Charter, and Saturday we play a team from York.
It's good to hear. Well, good luck on the rest of your season.
And again, this is Terry Collins with It's All About Sports, and I'm here with, again, Greg Martin with It's All About Sports, and our MVP of the third game, again, Quasir Ransom from Mass Civic Science. And that'll conclude today's games, and we'll be back with more action tomorrow at Paulsboro High School for the It's All About Sports tournament. And we're signing off today.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Now, Diggs got to let me know, because whoever bought